Hey YouTube, I just got this question, how to file a W-8 for a foreign-owned single-member LLC, and I want to go over the answer. So let's start from the beginning. I have another video about the W-8 BEN-E. So if a U.S. company is paying a foreign person a withholdable payment, which would be interest, dividends, something like that, royalties, anything under a FATCA regime, and I'll put that in the description. The U.S. entity is required to get a W-8 from the person they're paying to confirm it's a foreign person and see whether they have to withhold the taxes. So I see a lot of my clients are getting requests to provide these forms, even though the payments aren't subject to withholding. So even though I have clients who are just getting paid by U.S. companies and the U.S. companies just want it, even though there's no withholding. And that's fine. But I have a lot of clients that have single member LLCs that are foreign owners that want to know what to submit because it's a little tricky. And the answer is a W-8 BEN no E. So let's take this off full screen and go to that. So I'm just using the IRS website. There's more details. I found other sources and references, but and this is just the instruction of the form W-8 BEN. And actually I'm going to open up the form as well. Okay, actually no. So you can learn about it here. I'll put this link in the video, but here it is. Establishing status for Chapter 3 purposes. So foreign persons are subject to U.S. tax at 30% rate on all of these items. So be careful if you're getting paid by a U.S. company how you're doing this, because they might withhold 30% of what they're paying you. So make sure you fill out the form correctly, especially if there's a tax treaty that may apply. So we're going to go through here, and here you go. Note, the owner of disregarded entity, including an individual, rather than the disregarded entity itself, must submit the appropriate form W-8 BEN for purposes of this code section, 1446. So if you receive certain types of income, you provide this form to anyone who asks, basically, any person paying you, otherwise they're not going to pay you, and to certify that you're not a U.S. person. And these are some more details about it. And yeah, you're confirming you're not a foreign financial entity as well. So it says who must provide. You must give the form to the withholding agent payer if you're non-resident alien who's a beneficial owner of an amount subject to withholding, or if you're an account holder of a foreign financial institution, documenting yourself as a non-resident alien. Here you go. If you're a single owner of a disregarded entity, you're considered a beneficial owner of income received by the entity. Awesome. So you wouldn't use the W-8 BEN for these reasons, like if you're a U.S. person, or if the foreign entity, if you have a company, a foreign corp that owns your disregarded entity in the way, like a Belize company or something. So let me go back and let's check out this form. It's not even here. Form W-8 BEN, and they'll just be on the internet. There you go. So we're going to look at this form real quick. Do not use this form if you're not an individual. So again, it's for an individual, and they tell you what forms you should be using if you fall in these categories. So you basically fill it out. You can put your treaty benefits if you want to claim treaty benefits. If you're a resident of like Mexico or Canada, they have pretty good treaties. And then you just certify and send it in. It's pretty straightforward. So this is much easier than the W-8 BEN-E. You can check out my other video for that. Maybe I'll put a link in if I can figure that out. And it's and that's basically it. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and let me know if this was helpful. And if you need help filling out this form, happy to do so, because you want to make sure you put the right treaty rates and the right percentages if you're receiving income that's subject to withholding, so that you can properly reduce the withholding and get more of your money without having to file U.S. tax returns. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.